all earth signs to your chakra reading for January. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, hit that big old like button. And if you haven't subscribed but keep finding yourself at this channel, hit that big old subscribe button. Okay, guys, welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, here we go. This is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And at the end of the reading, I will pull cards for each individual sign. But the overall message for Earth is the sacral chakra coming out with that desire. What is it that I truly, truly desire? Keeping that well-oiled, really going after that. That's going to be located 6 inches under your belly button. You know, you hold on to that place right there and you just, you know what, just think about what it is you truly, truly want, right? And let's get it activated and really get it activated, right? This is for prosperity begins, really planting those seeds of what you truly want so you can get the fruits of your labor. Really growing that tree. I feel like a lot of you have already grown the tree. It's just really activating that fruit to really come in. Transformation, waiting for that transformation, yeah. Here you go, 1, 2, 3, 4. I love how these readings really activate with numbers over here. Because that just always tells me we're spot on, right? You can see the number synchronicities, you know you're spot on. Makes me happy. Okay, guys, here we go. Really waiting for that transformation, waiting for that extra fruit to come, or just waiting for fruit to appear. It's going to be a little different for everybody. But this is the stone of destiny, feeling like this is your destiny. Wow. So it's not just about activating your true desires. It's like activating something that is going to be the sword and the stone scenario. This is my destiny. This is where I want to be. This is what I truly, truly feel like I want this destiny. Putting myself on this destined path, the life path, ambition, passion. Yes. Say yes to the dress. Look at all that green in there. The heart's desire just busting through over here with that heart chakra open. I mean, look at that. She's crowning over here. She's looking up at her crown. She's saying, I know this is where I'm supposed to be. I know that I can have that. Look at all the stars of the hope, the promises. Wow. Really wanting this transformation. This is a very impactful reading over here for you, Earth signs, because this is saying this is where I know I want to plant my feet. This is where I know, you know, I'm walking up that mountain. I'm keeping the hope alive. This is what I truly want. Everybody's wants are going to be a little different. It could be love, money, however it is. We do have pentacles over here, but, you know, they're looking for that ace of pentacle. But you're just looking for that gift, that opportunity to really get what it is you truly desire, what you're truly working hard for. And it doesn't matter what pillar it is, my friends, whether it's love, health, wealth, it doesn't matter. It's saying this is what I want. And this is what I truly, because this is a card of want, this is what I want. But remember, when we're manifesting, try to get rid of the want. In manifestation, we don't get what we want. We get what we activate at. And that's what she's saying here. I'm activating at that frequency of what I want. So I become what I want. If you want to be wealthy, act wealthy. Have it in your mind that I am wealthy. That does not mean go spend a bunch of money you don't have. Please, God, don't do that. In your mind, it's a visualization. Okay? Let's be very careful. I don't want people to say, but I went out and bought that Chanel bag. Okay, it cost me $500. I didn't have it. Now I'm in debt. No, don't do that. You use visualization. I always visualize that I have lots of money in a savings account. Like I am freaking rich. I'm rich, guys. Okay? In my head, my visualizations of the way that I see things, I'm already wealthy. I just don't touch that. That's my savings. But I'm freaking wealthy, right? And you attune yourself to this visualization. Don't go telling people that. Right? You'd be like, you're delusional, right? No, because your mind doesn't know the difference between what you have and what you don't have. They don't understand the difference between the fantasy of the dream to what's reality. It's just common sense, right? So that's just the way I do things, and I actually bring money to me. Okay? Take action. Take action. I love this because you're so far the only sign that got 3 cards. Take action because within the next few weeks, you will, what? See your opportunity. If you were a love, if you want love, you need to vibrate in love. I'm very loving. I deserve love. I am loving. I have all this space open for love. And you attract that vibration. So you're attracting the vibration. This is why our environment is very important. If people start talking about how poor they are, and you already set the tone to tell yourself you're wealthy, but then all of a sudden they get you trapped in this, well, I owe this much money and I'm in debt, and you're, and then you're like, yeah, I know, I'm the same way. No, absolutely not. You're like, either teach them what you know about manifesting, or, switch the conversation. I'm sorry, things will come up for you. Or I pray things will come up for you. Watch your tones. Because as soon as you start saying, I'm poor, I'm poor, I'm poor, I'm poor too, the next thing you know, you're vibrating at that being poor. You're going to stay there. What happened to the visualization of you having thousands of dollars in your savings account that you don't touch? I really want love, and I want somebody to love me. Me too. No, you already have love. You have self-love, universal love. You have family members. You have love, and you're attracting love. Because when you feel whole, that's when you attract. It's kind of crazy because, and I've noticed this, I'm not the only one, because I've actually asked other people the same thing. When you're married and you have fullness of love, all of a sudden you're attracting all these people. All of a sudden it's like you're married, you're whole, and you've found what you need, and then all of a sudden all these people are like, hey, you're like, wait, I'm married. No, I'm good, I'm married. But it's kind of like, well, where are you people when I wasn't married? Because I was needy. I was needing. I wanted, an over need. But then all of a sudden when you don't need and you're not looking, all of a sudden here it comes. Okay. So getting some cards over here. So that's really what it's saying. Where your prosperity begins is through your transformation into the knowing. You will watch your opportunities come. That's why the set it and forget it is so important. Because if you keep thinking about it over and over, then you're chasing. What you chase away. You just go on your merry way. You set your intentions, and then you just continue to keep doing what you do without worrying about it. Right? Or reprogramming the mind if you really need to reprogram the mind. That's why the second channel that I have for meditation is, I have some in there that we reset the mind and reprogram for 20 days. You break habits and form habits within 21 days. 24 days, you got it, right? That's something I wish I would have known years ago. So I quit smoking. I just wish I would have known that years ago. 10 of Cups. You guys are on your way to your 10 of Cups. It's already like you've already got it you've already got it on the other realm. You've already got it in the 5th dimension. Now you just need to bring it down into this dimension. So it's already out in the ethers. It's in the ethers. It's just waiting. It's just waiting for this overall transformation. Oh my gosh, there's a portal card coming out. You got 2 portal cards coming in. Bringing it through. Making that milestone. See, she's putting her thoughts and she's putting everything into the ether. She's putting it into the 5th dimension. And it's saying it's sitting in the 5th dimension. Your happiness is waiting. Of this divine love. It's sitting there. You're waiting for this dream to come true. You're just waiting for it to activate. You're waiting for this to bring it into this third dimension, to bring it into our reality from the ethers. It says take action. Take action where you know you need to have action within the next few weeks. That's what it is. Next few weeks, you're going to start seeing the opportunity really start downpouring on you. You're seeing that transformation. Wow. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so I'm going to be using the shadow cards that my son bought me, right? Now we can really use them wisely. Great for these kind of readings. Okay, so going straight to Taurus. Just what's going on with Taurus. What a beautiful reading, you guys. Taurus. Best message for Taurus, only 1 to 2 cards. 3 if, you know, you want to get firsties. Got 1 coming out. Wow. It's saying watch your lack of confidence and lack of recognition. Recognize yourself for who you are. Do not discredit your beliefs. You'll have your private achievement. Your private achievement is coming in with the Ace of Cups coming out next to it. Wow. So your clarifying card is the Ace of Cups. So watch your lack of confidence. Watch the way you're speaking to yourself. Watch the way things are going. Because your private achievement is coming in. And there's that private, wow, there's that. You're going to be like, yes. Wow. Okay, so let's see what the shadow says over here. Watch that being on the seesaw effect. I'm going to have it. Oh, it's not coming in. I don't know. Self-sabotage. You couldn't even, like, you can't even make that up, right? What did I just say? Like being on the seesaw. The lack of confidence. The everything's going to work. I'm so, yes. And then a couple of days later, it's like, how come that job didn't go through? Oh my God. Yada, 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 yada. No, just tell yourself it's not time yet. Watch the way you talk to yourself. Using a lot of self-sabotage is such a Taurus thing to do. Undermining your success by procrastinating negative self-talk or fear or failure. We've talked about this before, Taurus. So that's the wrecking ball effect, right? Being on the seesaw makes you have the wrecking ball effect. So watch that because you do have or overthinking. Wow. Oh, you gotta be kidding. No, that is like, yes. That's the no to the yes. Like, oh my God, totally. Because then you start overthinking the situation and that's how the self-sabotage occurs. Oh my gosh. Having the power struggles within oneself. Analyzing every possible outcome and becoming paralyzed by indecisions. But it's not even really that. It's the overthinking of, can this happen? Can that happen? Will this happen? And then starts teeter-tottering back and forth on how you're going to do things and then overjudging the situation. Holy, that is, I mean, that's so Taurus. You could just almost like, wow. Okay. Yeah, don't overthink the situation, guys. If something doesn't happen, it's not happening for a reason. Just keep telling yourself that because there's something better, or I just need to keep continuing to keep going stronger, right? Maybe it's just, or it's not, you know, because it will come together. It's saying within the next few weeks, just keep taking the action where the action is needed. Okay? Don't overanalyze the situation so much. Okay, going to Virgo. Wow. Virgo, I'm going to tell you the same thing on that one. You know what? All earth signs, I'm going to give that one to you, on to every one of us. Overthinking. You know? Okay, here we go. Going straight to Virgo, please. Ooh. Well, I don't want a whole book over here, so geez, give you like 4 cards. I'm not taking 5 cards. I'm not taking all that. Just give me what. Leave the one on the floor. The one on the floor is indecisiveness. 2 of Swords. It's sitting right at my face, so I'm just like, okay. But I'm not going to grab it. It can sit on the floor. Okay. No, this is saying for you, Virgo, this is saying there's new beginnings and possibilities coming through the situation, but you need to take action and really start manifesting what it is you truly want and taking your power back, really keeping your self-confidence. Okay, make sure that whatever you're doing, you're using your clarity about the situation. Okay, remember that you have all the tools within yourself. God, I just really want to take that overthinking and just put it over there for everybody. Just remember, overthinking's for everyone, because I'm telling you, that's such an earth thing. You would think that it's just an air thing, but it's definitely not. It's also an air thing, or an earth thing. I'm getting myself. Okay, let's go. Ready? Shame and guilt. Feel them without judgment or self-criticism. Mistakes do not define your worth. Yep. Don't worry. Just keep moving forward. Forgive yourself and move forward for whatever you might have felt like I procrastinated on this, or I didn't, or I didn't do that right, or if I would have known such and such. Don't worry about those things. Let's move forward. Forgive yourself and move forward. Do not worry about those things. Okay? Because yes, thank you. It could make you playing victim. Gosh. Self-sabotage as well. Right? Blaming internal forces may be your problems, but culprit to your actions. But more than anything, it's you playing victim to yourself because of the shame and guilt. Don't worry about that. It's okay. It's okay, because you can unlock the key within yourself with the magician. You are your own magician. Don't hold yourself, you don't have to hold yourself. How are you going to say that? Let's put it this way. You've held yourself accountable for so long that you haven't forgiven yourself to the situation. If you did something wrong and you know that I shoulda, woulda, coulda, it's okay. Let it go now. Heal from that situation so you can move forward. We all mess up. It's okay. We learn from those. Use it as one of those learning stepping stones. Just say, you know what, that's okay, because I can learn from this situation to not do it again. And when I do feel like maybe I'm starting to do the same thing, I can catch myself and not do that again. It's okay. Okay? Do not allow it to be your tomorrow. You don't need to hold on to that forever. Okay? It's okay. Just forgive yourself and move forward, because we're not perfect. But if we keep holding on to that, it can become the self-sabotage. And that could be a part of that overthinking. What if I make the same mistake twice? What if I do this? What if I do that? I shouldn't have done that. Man, if I would have done this and that, I would have already had my prosperity. If I would have done that and this and the other, oh my God, stop. It's okay. Because those worries and those things are not going to build tomorrow. And they're definitely not helping for today. Let go of yesterday so that you can move on. Keep yourself present in the now. Your tomorrow will be so much better. And watch your opportunities start really moving. And if you feel like there were things that you couldn't take action on, it's saying be the magician and take that action now and watch things turn around and transform for you. Okay? And that's why I see the 2 of Swords on the floor. I totally see that. And that's that back and forth thinking. That's that keeping yourself at a crossroads, keeping yourself stuck. Open up your heart and allow yourself to move forward. Okay. I have to get that card anyways, I guess. In case it's needed for Cappy. But yeah, it's okay. Do not allow those to be the ones that weigh you down. Okay, let's go, Capricorn. That's a beautiful Capricorn. Capricorn, please. Dissatisfaction due to inner happiness, trying to find that, moving out of it. Saying that I have my 9 of Cups in reverse right now and I feel stuck. I don't know what I'm doing. But I have all this, like, I want all of this, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get this. So I have to find the inner will and inner strength to get through this. But there's a lot that's going on when it comes to my inner feelings about a situation. But it's saying you really need to take that action and really be ambitious towards what it is you truly want. Do not allow yourself to sit over here and defend your beliefs against someone or try to make yourself understand something. There's no reason. You know, in seriousness, this self-sabotage card is really this whole, and that overthinking is really, we're all feeling it right now. The energies are all weird. Because no matter what it is into the situation, it's really feeling like I'm really driven to succeed, but I have this place. Do not allow your ego mind to keep you trapped, okay? In this overprotection area of your life of dissatisfaction or thinking you're not going to have your 9 of Cups. Because it's just like, 9 of Cups in reverse is like suffering in silence in its own way. It's definitely allowing you to suffer, feeling like you're not going to achieve your overall happiness. It says unleash the genie in the bottle. Unleash the genie in the bottle. What is the next card coming out with the Queen of Swords? Yeah. You may have to get rid of somebody in your life for a lot of you. Cutting people out that are no longer serving you. People that you feel either you're in competition with or they want to be in competition with you, really speaking your truth, really cutting back. I mean, because I just feel like, if you feel like you can't move because someone is keeping you kind of in this bondage of the mind and keeping you only on their basis of what they believe, and then you having to defend your beliefs about certain situations, that's not finding your inner happiness. We all have our own legacy and our own calling. And this is for everyone, right? I mean, in seriousness, we don't live 100% for everybody else when it comes to certain situations. If you're married, and you feel like your spouse is against you, how are you going to, maybe you just don't say nothing. You just go to work and do what you're supposed to do and let them see your awesome results. Okay. Don't tell them the results. Just wait for your awesome results. You shouldn't be telling results anyways. It's harder to get because it becomes like ego. Having the direct communication to the situation with clear-minded. You might be having to clear away your environment, your friends who are holding you back. Anything, even just within your mind as well, because those are mind cards, clearing away the path for all the negative things, a lack of awareness, missing opportunities, not seeing potential risks, seek facts, and stay open-minded. Disconnected, disengaged from present moment hinders. Oh my gosh, I just said that. And genuine connections, and find those genuine connects. If you got people around you that are hindering your views and hindering your dreams, it's either quiet, keep quiet about the situation so they don't know about your situations, or maybe you need to find people who can speak more positive. Maybe you're surrounding yourself with very negative people who only speak negativity. So you might want to not call as much, not, hang out as much, or just 100% cut the cords, depending on who the person is, how the situation is, by just disengaging, excuse me. Because if you're always with somebody who's always super negative, that has an impact on you and your vibrations. Okay. And if you know it's a family member or something, you might have to just change the, you know, change the station over here. We're not talking about that no more, right? Change the conversation around so you can find some inner peace, because this is talking really about finding the inner peace within yourself and disengaging from those who want to corrupt or destroy your inner peace or your manifestations. Okay? And everybody in the world over here, all of you, it's all about self-doubt. But this is, you know what, keep yourself away from self-doubt. But I feel like that's that self-sabotage, that's that overthinking, that's, you know what I'm saying, it's like almost going right back to that. So it's often just a perception and not a reflection of your true abilities and worth. And I'll take that for everybody, because like I said, I feel like, you know, as a collective of Earth, you know, we're all kind of feeling some of these. And remember, if you know it's not none of those, the thing I love about these shadow cards is they do trigger what's really the problem. So you could really say, oh, I'm not feeling any shame or guilt of being the victim. I'm feeling, oh, really? So I just triggered something in you so that you can find your mental block. That's very freaking interesting. And you used your discernment. Interesting. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and write that down so you don't forget what that was, right? Because then that gives you the place that you can work on it. You can say, oh, now I know, right? Because you could say, oh, no, it literally is, you know, I'm feeling manipulated. I'm feeling, you know, there's some kind of addiction that's behind it. You know what I'm saying? So it could be anything. But that's why I love these cards, though, because I've noticed that in this deck. When I was doing a personal reading, I was like, wow, that really did trigger something. Because it was like, yeah, I'm feeling that, but I'm also feeling, and I was like, that's very interesting that just opened that up. It just literally opened up your discernment and your mental block to tell you exactly what it was besides the card that I picked. So guys, if you know, you're like, it really wasn't that, it's this. Write that down, work on that, because that is truly for you. Wow. That's, you know, so I really want you to work on that, okay? Because it's not always, I mean, it's a general reading. It's not always about, right, about it being 100% right. It's about triggering that discernment within ourselves to say, well, it's not really that I'm disconnected, you know? It's that I'm obsessive. Wow. You know, you see what I'm saying? I'm obsessive. Okay, so now you're chasing things down. You're chasing your manifestation. That just makes it go away. That just, if you keep chasing something, you're going to make it run, right? So think about things like that. Okay, that's just an example. Okay, so think about things like that, and yeah, write those down, because that's what it's supposed to do. That's the whole point. It's supposed to trigger you to open up your discernment and your intuition to say, this is it. Beautiful reading, guys. Beautiful reading. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.